It is day 39 of our 0 to 10K challenge. Today was a rather eventful day. I sold a wood stove that I had in my garage and I bought for $500 for $600. So I profited $100, give or take, but I bought another wood stove. So I've made my money back, you could say. Yeah.
In half a mile, keep left.
250 minus 5. Yeah, 250. Yeah, minus that. Would do. Yeah. So, all in all, if I subtract the cost of the first wood stove against the second wood stove, because I got my money back, I was able to profit 300.
Keep left, then the destination is on your left.
So that's good. Sold it in the morning, got some cash money, and then I also have what do I have? I had a meeting today at 10:30, and that meeting went well. Got a lot done. Started at 10:30. Went to
The destination is on your left.
University, industrial complex, a house. Is that it? Then we had a little me and yeah, I'm gonna just put this bad boy in 4 low, let it lean. And then I had lunch with me and Jason, which is the partner, the owner, and went pretty good, in my opinion at least. Showed him basically what systems we got going on, and basically said, hey, moving forward, this is what we're going to be doing to automate a lot of the work. And he was pretty happy about the stuff that we got going on. And we're going to start just pushing back our calendar to March. So we currently have 8-9 jobs in that pipeline, which is good. With 8 or 9 jobs in the pipeline, as we start pushing these out to March, we only need 3 jobs a week for 4 weeks, which will push us back the entire month of March. So we booked out the entire month, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have 2 crews going, it's definitely a lot. We're gonna need to be around 4 jobs a week to get to full-time work again, which will definitely get us set up. So it'll be 4 days. It'll be 4.5 days, with Friday being a half day. And if we're full-time, it'll be just full-time at overtime. I found that to be the sweet spot. When you start booking 5 or 6 jobs a week, you kind of put too much fat on the payroll, and things don't go really the way you want. So yeah, so we have around half of the number we need in order to have a very successful March. And with those 3 jobs, or 3 to 4 jobs a week, that puts us at around close to, with each job being valued at 3 to 5K, that'll put us close to 10 to 15, I'd say anywhere from 7.5 to 15K a week in revenue. That's on our side. As you do bigger jobs, that number jumps substantially. So I guess we're getting there. Tomorrow I have a mock-up to do in that facility. Just a little dirty. And I have a mock-up to do in advanced textile, and that's going to be very good. We're going to be doing a polished concrete mock-up, demo tile, and going to be staining the concrete. So pretty excited about that. then we're gonna decide once the demo's done when we're gonna do the epoxy in the showers, in the bathrooms, which is awesome work, awesome sauce. And we start to game plan how we're gonna plan for the work. Turn that off. So 16 jobs a month means the entire month is booked out. Which means you only need around, if you have 2 crews, you have 2 jobs a week, which you start Monday, you finish Tuesday, start Wednesday, finish Thursday, and then Friday is just inventory, basically. So Monday you take inventory, Friday you take inventory, each crew, and then you're pretty much golden at that point. If you have 1 crew, 3 jobs a week, maybe really 3, and then you finish that Friday job on Monday. We really don't really like working on Saturdays. We do work on Saturdays, but that's just how it works. With that being said, hopefully you guys are seeing the anatomy of how I'm running the construction company to get fully staffed, forecast that work out, seeing the numbers, how they come into the company, and then that way we can hire correctly, push more marketing dollars, take away marketing dollars, and correctly forecast how we're going to be going about it. So this is probably a master class on how to run your construction company, close to it in like 6 minutes. You go if you're by yourself, you're doing 1 job a week. If it's decent size, like 1,000, 2,000. If you have 2 guys, as long as you have 3 guys, you're still, depending on the work, you're still 2 to 3 jobs a week. This should be 2, because then you'll be all right. If you have 4 to 6 guys, you could be double the work, and you're keeping payroll super lean still with 2 guys on, 2 and 2. If you have 6, you start getting a little bloated when it comes to our type of work. But it's something to keep in mind. 5 seems to be a nice sweet spot where you can pull 1 guy either or. 6 seems to start getting a bit bloated, but it happens. Right, we can't really. It's tough, right? So, with that being said, hopefully you guys see where the mindset is. I think 5 to 6 is the sweet spot for an epoxy company that's doing 2 to 3 jobs a week. For a construction company, bigger, smaller, more transactional. Our jobs take around 2 days. We can have them finish in a day, but we don't really need it to finish in a day. So, as long as we do 2 days, we're perfect. We're golden. Besides that, and that'll put us, each job being valued at, 2,000 to 3,000 a piece. 4 jobs a week at 3,000 a piece is 12,000 in top line. If they're 4 to 5K each, you're talking 16 to 20,000 in top line. With 30% margins, you're talking 6,000 to 4,500 a week in profit off those numbers. And then when you start tacking in a commercial project here and there, you start jumping up. But first, it starts with knowing your manpower, knowing what you could comfortably complete, and knowing how much kind of you're willing to float people's hours. After you get that far, you start booking your calendar out to 2 to 3 jobs a week, depending on your workflow, or you do 1 job a week, 5 jobs. It's just you just have to have a higher ticket item. And you know, right now we're close to 10, and we're the issue is you get a job this week and you're like a little too overzealous and you do it next week. The problem is you just like you do the job and now there's nothing for the week after. So like that's why it's better just to push it back as far as you can, take your deposit and get your deposit, and you know, after you basically take that money, you're basically slowly setting the groundwork for a busy summer. You know, and if you know how many jobs you have a week, you start understanding your numbers in a very beautiful way. You know, but yeah, that's day 40. I'll let you know how we're doing it. Bye-bye.